And welcome back. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making pulled pork sandwiches. But unlike in the south, we have extreme cold warnings up here in Canada. It gets very, very cold. We can't barbecue outside in the wintertime when it's minus 30 with wind chills. But I'm going to show you a technique to do pulled pork in the oven that will taste every bit as good as you get out on your barbecue. You miss a little bit of the bark on the outside, but otherwise, the flavor, the juiciness, everything is still there. So let's get started. We'll make pulled pork sandwiches. We'll do them in the oven. Great for people that live in apartments and that. What I have here is we have the barbecue rub that we made. Remember, we made this in the other video, very simple to make. I put it in a shaker jar so it's easier to use. I've got myself a bottle of liquid smoke. I've got myself a 4-pound piece of picnic shoulder. And we're going to be putting it in this pan, lined with parchment paper with a tray to keep it off the bottom. And this is all you need to get the pork going, okay? Okay, so what we have first is we're going to get our liquid smoke. You buy a bottle of this, it'll last you a very long time. Sprinkle it right on top, and I want you to rub this in. Rub this right into the meat. This is what's going to give it that smoked barbecue flavor. And this really does work. It's really nice. Flip her over, get the other side, rub it right in there. Get a little bit on top there. We're going to keep the fat cap on top of this because as it renders off in the oven, that's what's going to keep it very, very juicy. Okay, once you get that rubbed on, we can get ourselves our rub. Now again, you're going to put this on lots. This is really going to go on liberally. We want lots of this rub. Again, we know it's called rub for a reason because we rub it in. This is going to create a really nice crust. Kind of makes up for that bark that you're going to lose by smoking it. Lots and lots. Get all that goodness up off the tray. Don't be wasting any. Stick it up on our top of our tray. You try and stand it up. Get a bit more on top. Give our hands a rinse. Get ourselves, now if you don't have the wide foil, which I didn't have today, like I said, this is all about using what you have in your house. Just take 2 pieces of your regular foil, lay it on top of each other, fold the ends together and make a bigger piece. All about using what you have in your house. Don't have to go out and run around and buy certain kinds of foil or things like that that you don't need. But this is important. This has to be tied up tight. You want all the steam and all the flavor all staying inside the pan. You're going to get a lot of grease off this, a lot of, when that fat renders down. You got your cap on top, which is going to render the fat down through the meat while it cooks. Now we're going to head to the oven. Your oven, I've got it preheated at 275. This is going to cook long. It's going to cook slow. If you're doing 2 pieces, 3 pieces, you have to do it a little bit longer. I'm only doing 1, so it's going to sit in the 275 oven for 6 hours. So let's head off to the oven. All right, after the oven we go. We've got her all in there nice and tight. Oven heated up at 275. Middle rack in there. Leave it, don't touch it, 6 hours. When that comes up, it's just gonna fall apart when we get it out of there. And we'll see you in 6 hours to make sandwiches. Okay, our pulled pork is just about ready in the oven there. It's all roasted up. So what we'll do is we'll make a quick slaw first so we can make our pulled pork sandwiches. What I got here is salt and pepper, half teaspoon of cumin. I got the juice of 1 lime, half a cup of mayo. And for your slaw, you can use whatever you got. If you've got some cabbage, cut up some carrots in there, however you like your slaw. You can buy it in packages pre-made. But let's make a quick slaw here. Got our mayo, put in our lime juice, our cumin, pinch of salt, a little bit of pepper. Mix this up. You want the lime, you want the juice of a real lime because you want it to be tart. Mix it up until it's nice and smooth. Lime goes really well with the barbecue, that's why I use a lime base myself. You'll really like the lime. Mix this up a bit. And this will be a beautiful topping on the pulled pork sandwich. You need that tartness to go with the meat. And there we go. Lime slaw ready. We'll put this to the side. And let's go get our pork. Okay, so now we got our slaw made up. I've got some nice Kaiser roll here ready. Let's get that pork out of the oven. Let's make ourselves up a pulled pork sandwich. And you got to you should be here to see how amazing this house smells right now. Oh, that smells so good. Now let's get ourselves one of these sandwiches together. Grab ourselves one of these nice fresh Kaisers. A nice Kaiser or a nice brioche bun. If you like them toasted, toast it. No rules. Grab ourselves some of this nice pork here. Get a little bit of the white, a little bit of the dark. Make sure we get a bit of that bark on there. Now this is the barbecue sauce. In the other video, remember we made that barbecue sauce, that Carolina style barbecue sauce? This is what it's for. This is another application right here. Get yourself some bound to that coleslaw in there. And there you have it. Nice pulled pork sandwich, Carolina style barbecue sauce, nice lime coleslaw. Let's get a bite of this. That is so juicy, so tender. The flavor, unbelievable. You see, that is not difficult to make. Just the time that it takes to roast the pork. Awesome meal. Make this for your family, friends. In the summertime, we'll do a lot more of this type of barbecue, but we'll do it outside on the barbecue. We'll smoke meat. But in the wintertime, this is how you can still get yourself a nice pulled pork sandwich in the winter. Hope you enjoyed the video. If it's what you like, if you're learning something, don't forget, hit that red button below that says subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks a lot for coming.